So getting struck for that, but I don't care because it's so good. Huge thank you to our channel member Wayne Hartshawn. Oh, okay, let's carry on with some more, shall we? Let's not. Oh dear. Big thank you to our channel member Wayne Hartshawn. Yeah, thought it was. You bastard. I don't get it. Don't understand it at all. There you go. Brandon knows. Yes. Hello. Bit of a surprise. I wasn't expecting this. So don't... Yeah, I wasn't expecting this to happen. Then everything worked out to... Well, quite well, actually. It worked out quite well. So here we are. On a Thursday. Welcome to your Thursday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. And I hope that you are well. So, very interesting couple of days. By interesting, I mean a lot of hard work, a lot of travelling. Weren't too bad. So yeah, so nice surprise. So put it into our group chat last night, knowing that we were going to be back at a decent time today, and everyone said, "Let's go to Africa," and here we are. So we're on board this evening. We're on board the... Do I pronounce it by its proper name, or do I go for like... Not going to. Let's go with Mozambique Airways. Lam. Or Líneas Aéreas de Mozambique. 737-700 tonight. We are at Maputo, and we are heading over to Quelimane on a domestic flight within Mozambique. Flight time today should be about 1 hour and 28 minutes, so we should be in for a very decent flight this evening. Obviously, evening, it's dark. Can't help that. It just is what it is. So, but we'll absolutely, we'll smash it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Scenery for both airports, whether they work or not. I'm having a bit of issue with scenery at the moment. Let me just nosy. Hang on. Have we got... Okay, so we've got gate. So yeah, so scenery works. So we've got the scenery, but what about the PMDG stutter that seems to be haunting me for the entirety of my flight simming stuff? So I can go away from it. Fine. Okay, cool. Get back onto it. But it worked the other day, so I don't understand if it's because I'm streaming that this really shit stutter decides it's going to kick in, but I absolutely hate it. I hate it with a passion. And the worst thing is I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's making it very... I mean, it's getting worse. The more I try and move it, the more worse it is. It's god-awful. It's god-awful. I don't understand what's going on. But let's get out of this fucking state. Let's go into the cockpit where we know it's... There we go. At least we know it's working here. Look, see? Woohoo! It works. Oh, yes. Anyway. Let's say hello to those that are in the chat. So we have got Dogwood. Hello to you. We've got Lee Class. We've got Wayne. Hello to you. We have got Carl Crawford. Hello. Jim is here.
You, sir, are a legend.
I wondered. I wondered if it would do it. Carl's asking, does the stuttering happen on FaceAche? No. The weird thing is what did I do the other day? Let me look for... Because it's been a while, obviously, since I played it. So, hang on. Let me have a look. What was the last fight I did with this? It was that, wasn't it? And that was the 11th. So that was the Saturday. So a Saturday flight, I did it. On Saturday, I flew a Ryanair 737 from Bristol to somewhere in Poland, and there was no stuttering or anything else. But it's always like the moment I stream, I never had it. Never had it started before. until one of the recent updates, and I don't know how to fix it. I don't know whether to like reinstall it or not. I don't know whether that'll work or not. I don't know. Darren Graham Photography, hello to you. Brandon, hello. Anybody lurking, of course, hello. David Bone, good evening to you. And everybody else that will be joining throughout the stream. So, let's kick things off with a bit of GSX. Let's go for Jetway. GSX full yellow, that's interesting. Never had that one before. You can also see we've got our tablet, the EFB, that PMDG released a couple weeks back. We have got it with our flight detail, and we can also look for the weather if we wanted to, and everything else. We can also follow the taxiway, so we don't need to keep chopping in and out of the flight sim. All the details we need are here. Apparently the average wind, thank you Sky Sports News, average wind is 34 knots apparently here. So we'll see what happens. This is all the details that you need to know. This is our route here. Good stuff. Taking off on runway 5 today as well. So we're going to be having a very short taxi out. There we go. Still going to do it. Very short taxi out along this taxiway here, all the way down to our departure point. Short taxi. Hashtag that in the chat. Okay. So we've got the jetway connected. Let's go for catering. Might as well give the people something to eat on this flight.
Vehicles are on their way.
And let's go for boarding. Because why not?
Boarding requested.
Good stuff. Cool. I'll tell you what. How charged is my phone? 50%. We'll go for it. Yeah. Let me just get the chat on my phone, and then we'll be good to go.
Let's just check how long we got.
Do you want to board crew?
Sure. Board crew. Why not?
Crew boarding starting.
Honestly, I've got so much to catch up on since I've been away.
Right, let's see how we're doing on our
Cool.
flight before we start.
Get that turned down.
Before we start landing down
Coolio.
to our thing. Let's just see how long we got left.
So let's go into full screen and let's get the airplane turned on. Not like that. Don't be too dirty. So that's the battery. Got it first time. Beautiful. There you go. Everything's lighting up.
It's 2 hours, isn't it?
Please don't be stuttering. Not now. Not now.
Yeah.
Are we good? I'm watching it on the playback. It looked like it started for a minute.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding
But
starting.
yes. Welshie Kev, hello. Says good evening all. So happy to be back with crying emojis. Yes, hopefully you had it looked like you had a wonderful holiday. Anyway. We're going to go ahead and turn ground power on. Not by that. I don't know why I clicked that. Ground power request. There we go. So yeah, bit of a surprise doing this on this evening. I did think to myself that it wasn't going to happen, but it is. So here we are. The 747 flight still maintains itself tomorrow. We are doing East Midlands to Barcelona on Qatar's 747-8 freighter, which was wonderfully picked by. Well, it was even in the chat from what I can remember, and then I put it into the Facebook page, and everyone went for Qatar. So we'll be doing a bit of Qatar cargo stuff. Last time we did that was 777, I think. Can't remember where we went to though. Somebody will be able to tell me. Let's ground power on. Let's go back up to the top here. Let's put the dome light on, just to give us a little bit more visibility. Changing the inertial reference system over to nav. We'll change that over to HDG/STS. That'll give us our aligning time, apparently straight away. Fair enough. Nabil, hello to you. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Apologies, I've not been in your streams as much recently. Life's been very difficult and very, very busy. But forgive me, I will be on your streams again soon, for sure. But yeah, hope you're well. Oh God. Yeah. So. Oh, we're not aligned straight away. That's interesting. What did I miss here then? I've never had that. What's that? What's happening here? Is that right? To nav. Yeah. Those two to nav. SPL. Yeah. To heading /STS. That's what I'm on. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I've not had that before. Change it to STS. That's what I've done. It's on that one. It's on the one it needs to be on. That's really weird. Yeah, it's on the one it needs to be on. Normally when you start it up, it's normally alright. Do I go again? Yeah, and then
30 minutes to go before we arrive down into and stay on. I don't mind staying on this Friday until we get down there. There's beautiful things down there. Yeah, by tomorrow we are doing the ITO.
It's completely thrown me off. I don't really know what's happened.
So tomorrow we're doing
Do I restart it? Do I restart the sim? Not the sim, the actual flight. It's not giving me. Oh, do you know what? I completely forgot. Yeah, sorry. Hang on. Go to FMC and have a look at the GPS page. FMC. Nav data out of date apparently. Enter IRS position. It's bizarre. Why is this even happening? Ooh, okay. Buffering and stuttering, yeah, it's fine. I am aware of it. It's still doing it. Still doing it. Yeah, YouTube is really bad at the moment. I'm going to persevere. I also feel like I might need to restart because I'm not entirely sure if I've pressed something by accident. Or unless I go for... Really? Do you know what? Honestly, I'm really confused. I might have to just restart the whole thing. Oh, look at this. Okay. Alright, 2 seconds. Just going to restart this. I'm not overly happy at the minute. Oh, man. Oh, man.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
Yeah. Okay, let's try again. It's a battery. Ground power. Yeah, so you can watch. You can watch, but he can't. He can watch, but he can't comment because obviously the ban. Right. So that's that. Back to the top. Dome light on. I haven't pressed nothing. Right. This is completely fresh. Yeah. Okay. The fuck is this? What's going on? What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Right. Uh-huh. Is it throwing a wobbly? Yeah, it is. It's throwing a what is that? Is that normal? I'm assuming that's normal, right? I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to let it do its thing. We go again. I'm just going to let it do its thing. And see what happens in about 8 minutes' time. Hit it with a hammer, says Carl. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's the fact that we need to do that. We'll do that in a second. We'll go for the things. Right. Right, emergency exit lights on. Probe. Right, now we can do it. Enter the IRS. Fine. Menu. FMC. Yep. Okay, so we didn't have this before. Did we? So if I take that, and if I go Bosch. Okay, cool. That's fine. Sorted. Sorted. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. We're good. All right. Reference airport of Foxtrot, Quebec, Mike Alpha, which is Maputo. Oh shit! Did I not do it? Hang on. Let me very quickly just put the flight plan into the correct folder. 2 seconds. Otherwise, it will not recognize it. Hang on. It's amazing when you don't play it for like a few days. You forget what you need to do. It's weird. I can't explain it. Can't explain it. If you don't play it for like a day or two, everything you know and everything you're used to just goes, oh, I've done it. I've done it already. Ignore me. Everything just goes out the window. It's weird. Right, there we go. So our approach airport is Foxtrot, Quebec, Lima. Let's go into there. Good stuff. Flight number is... We'll go for the shorthand, which is TM144, which is also Lam 144. Real world flight, of course. Activate that, execute, job done. Right, let's go to performance. Everything else is basically, you can work it out by clicking the buttons. Zero fuel weight is 118.1. Reserves will always go for a bit of 5, just to give us a little bit more. Cost index, we can go to the tablet for this. We get to use the wonderful tablet for the first time. Request data. Let's zoom in on Maputo because we're going to need that for the taxi. Beautiful. There you go. There's that taxi we were on about. Cost index there of 15, which is nice. Cruising today at 34. Execute that. Right, over to N1. We're going to keep it to a full scale takeoff. Flaps today 5 degrees. We like 5 degrees of flaps, and our center of gravity 22.3, which means we've got to set the trim to 5.99. This will happen once we set the flight plan, so we'll do that in a sec. Let's just zoom out here. So it's 5.99. Yes, anyone wondering, it has gone to YouTube. And I completely forgot that I had it on the background on my PC because I was on the phone. So yeah, sorry. Sorry. Alright, I haven't flown the 700 version for a while. It's all the same as the 800. It's just, I haven't flown it for a while. So it's yeah, trying to keep up with everything. Right, so departure out of Maputo. We're off 05 today, and we are going off of UVAP 1A. And our approach is going to be runway 18 for the RNAV. Accept that, job done. Go over to the legs. We'll move Axivo up to top. Have a look to see if there's any more. There is another one there. So we'll move runway 18 to the top there. Job done. We'll quickly have a nosy. Oh, do you know what we haven't done? Didn't request boarding. It's fine. Can we request boarding? See, look, now there's no stutter. You see that? Got no... Yeah, there it is. See? There. And I don't know what that's all about, but it's there.
Boarding requested.
Weird. I don't get it. Okay, so boarding's requested. Let's carry on and get everything sorted. What we want to do is we want to have a quick nosy at the legs. Let me know how your day was as well. If you had a... Oh, Jesus.
Do you want to board crew?
Oh, fuck. It's not done it.
Crew boarding starting.
Hang on. That flight plan does not look That's Nevav direct. So what we should... Okay, we may have to hand fly. It's fine, don't worry. It's cool, it's fine, we'll hand fly it. When we get close to there, we'll hand fly around. It's not a problem. Brandon says, I thought he used to auto-rotate with the AI uses to fly his plane. Oh, he still uses it. Then complains about it. And then says he'll come off it in January. When all you got to do is go to the top here. There's like flight assistant or something. Is it that? No. I haven't got it. But there's the flight assistant tab. Click that. And just basically, don't click it. That's easy. Don't take till January to come off it. But then again, what do I know?
Your crew has boarded.
Crew's boarded. Good stuff.
Passengers boarding starting.
Okay. Control and 6. Back here, we're going to go for... we're going to go for seat belts, no smoking, yaw damper, cabin pressure's fine, first fuel pump in, APU on. Wayne says, chilled on annual leave, been testing Transport Fever 2 mods and listening to MTV Christmas. Good lad, I listened to Christmas music on my way back from Bedford today as well. I'm proud to say it. I'm proud to say it. Brandon, it's a quiet day today. I had a business lesson first at 9:15, then a business lesson last at 2:25. So I just watched SDTV, made us out of the schools. 950 megabytes Wi-Fi to upload my video. Very good. Very good. Spent 7 hours on the road coming back from Bedfordshire. Interesting place, I'll give it that. Okay, APU generator lights turned on, so we'll change the power now to the APU. Too early for Christmas music. Is it? It's not too early. It's never too early for Christmas music. Never ever too early for Christmas music. What's this? Look, this is what I'm talking about. You see? Look at this. This is telling me that apparently my PC cannot handle this. But before one of the updates, it would handle it brilliantly, like any other normal aeroplane. Now, look, there you go. Did you get it? Nearly. Nearly. It will do it. It will. It will do it. It's weird. I don't understand. You saw it at the beginning with the, when we were going up and down from this angle here. Look, see it? And then it like goes to this like it's hampered on frame rate, and I don't understand why. I don't get it. I don't understand. Dogwood says, let's have a poll as to whether it's too early. No, because a lot of people go, yes, it's too early, and everything else. And I'll sit there and tell you you're all wrong, regardless to what the poll is. Regardless to what the poll is, I will tell you you're all wrong. I hope you play Africa by Toto tonight. Should we do that now? While I can get copyright struck. Why not? Let's go for it. I'm going to get struck for the Panic at the Disco, so... let's go for it. Here we go. I'm not going to read anything out for the next 4 minutes because it will get copyright struck. So here we go. Would help if I picked the right song. Go. There is your Toto Africa for the evening. Kev, I can't do anything about the stuttering. My internet is absolutely fine. It's doing my head in that it's ruining the experience for everyone. You should do a Departure Lounge playlist. Problem is, where can I play it where I don't get struck? Dogwood says if someone is banned, can they still receive a gifted membership? Asking. I don't know. Can they? It's not the internet. It's YouTube. Yeah, it is YouTube. It's 100% YouTube. I want to come away from YouTube so bad. I do. I want to get away from YouTube so bad, but I don't know where to go other than that because of access for people. Like, can't do Twitch because not everyone's got Twitch and nobody wants to sign up to Twitch just to kind of, watch and stuff. YouTube's relatively easy, but it's also a pain in the ass at the moment. Anyway, while we wait, 165 passengers boarding this evening's flight, I should say. Let's say hello to our resident Super Chat reader, who we haven't seen for a while. But let's say... Oh my god, it's not working now, is it? What the fuck is this? No, everything's just fucking frozen. What's going on here? Bastard. Let's say hello to... what about the gram? Let's not do Instagram, shall we? Let's say hello to our resident Super Chat reader. It is, of course, Emma. Hi, Emma. It's been a while. How are you?
Feels like it's been a while, hasn't it? Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's stream. I have a question for those watching. Do you mind if I ask it?
Sure. Go for it. Why not?
Okay, cool. So, simple question. It has been a few streams now. How are we finding it without, well, you know who? I'll pause and let the chat answer it. I can see the responses, so there's no need to read them, Tom. But I was just generally curious.
Okay. Well, Emma's asked the question. I'm going to hold everything on pause. She's asked the question. Everyone get their answers in. She can read them. So there's no need for me to read them out. So there you go. Get your answers in. So Emma just asked how you feel the streams are going at the moment without you know who. She can see them. She can see your responses. Okay. Hopefully that's good enough, Emma. I know a few people have commented, but hopefully that's good enough. Hopefully it's less. Yeah, hopefully that's worked for you.
That's funny. Really funny. I'm actually glad they all agree with me. Is it coming back anytime soon?
No, not anytime soon.
Good. I'm starting to actually like you now.
Really?
No, Of course not. But you done something to make everyone else happy, so there's that. Anyway, the usual applies. The regulars will know what to do if you wish to support the channel. Otherwise, enjoy the stream. Nearly at the weekend, everyone.
There you go. Emma will be in the background. She'll read out your super chats. £2, $2 or €2 or more. If you want to make the quote dancing pilot appear, you can do so by gifting memberships as well, getting some more people on board with the OnlyFans membership. Welsh Kev coming up with 7 months of the OnlyFans membership. Nearly. Do you know, I'm so close to getting through that without. Yeah, saying F you YouTube. Speaking on behalf of everybody. With that one. See what it's like now. Still looks very stuttery. There you go. There it is. Beautiful stutter. Yeah, Dogwood coming up with the one gifted membership, and it went to Brandon. So welcome back on board, Brandon. And Dogwood, very kind. Thank you so much. I like it because it's like a roulette game, isn't it? It's like you never know who's going to get it. So we all say thank you until it falls to the wrong person, and you're just like, ah, fucking hell. But welcome back on board, Brandon. Enjoy your OnlyFans membership. So close. So close. We are literally just sitting and waiting for passengers to board. So, keep telling me how your day was. Also, at the same time, what did you have for your tea? Let me tell you what I had. I had, very simply, beans on toast. Because I had Chinese chicken curry for my lunch. And it was slightly later in the day. We stopped off at Bristol and I had it at the services. And it was bloody lovely. So I didn't really want much when I got in. So a very nice Chinese chicken curry for my lunch. Let me know what you had for your tea. Don't know why the emphasis was on tea, but yeah, let me know what you had for your dinner, or tea, or whatever you call it. Oh yeah, I see it. Wayne's messaged me. I see it. Don't worry, I see it. I see it. Bristol services, what, till the morning? No, this was at lunch. What time was this? It was about like 1:30, 2 o'clock, something like that. I've just seen it, David. Oh my god. Butter chicken with a with a fanny naan. Amazing. You meant fancy. This God, autocorrect is fantastic at the best of times. Carl says, wait till the morning even. No, do you know what? Where did I have it before? Where did we stop? Fleet Services was when I had it the first time. I put a picture in our group chat. Of the Chinese chicken curry, and it was lovely, very nice. And so coming back, we stopped off at Gordano. For those that know the Bristol services, Gordano, and yeah, had it in there. But instead of noodles, I had the egg fried rice with it, and it was bloody nice, bloody nice, I should say. I was about to say lovely then, but it came out as lice. It was lovely, very nice. So I had something light for my tea. Very simply, beans on toast. David with the easily comment of the night. And also, just while we're here, anybody that's taking part, by the way, in our little Christmas project that we've got going on, where we are going to recreate Band-Aid. Egg fried lice. Yeah, I'm not getting into that conversation. Yeah, so we're recreating the Band-Aid song. And if you're taking part, we need to know by I don't know. Let's say by next week. Brandon's putting it all together in a video, and he needs to know who confirmed basically to do it. He's got the whole thing scripted out and everything else for who says what. and what lines will be said by who, etc. So if you're interested in getting involved in a little bit of fun for Christmas, get in touch with us, and we'll put you in touch with Brandon, and Brandon will tell you exactly what happens. Fair play to Brandon, by the way, for putting in the effort. Yeah, fair play to Brandon putting in the effort to put this all together. Wayne says, I'll pass, I'm washing my bike that day. Rubbish. It's for Christmas. It's all a bit of fun. I think so far, like, I'm doing it. I think Jack's doing it. I think Lynn said she was doing it. Can't think who else said it. But yeah, fair play to Brandon. I think we come up with the idea, and Brandon's literally been working behind the scenes to get everything sorted. He just needs people that are confirmed for it. So, yeah, sadly, I mean, it would involve singing, or close to singing, or whatever you want to call it for yourselves. But it is a bit of fun. It is, you know, just something for Christmas. You know, do for the channel. It's something a bit different. It's all good fun. Did they really? Did they really? Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Lewis and Noel Phillips are doing it. So there you go. If you need more motivation, Lewis, London Plane Spotting, and Noel Phillips are going to be doing the Christmas song with us. So if you want to join in, go and yeah, it'd be quite fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, there you go. Right, we're waiting for. What are we waiting for, by the way? How many passengers are we waiting for before we can start to push back? Uh, 121. About 40 odd passengers remaining, and then we can push back for our flight. Hour and 28 minutes, if that. So it's all good. Whilst we're in the air and cruising, I'll get tomorrow's thumbnail ready. I'll then show it to you so you know what we're doing. It's Qatar 747 on a what they call a Formula 1 charter flight. If anyone knows the flight number, by the way, Wayne, if you can do that, that'd be ideal because you suggested it. Because I wouldn't know what to search for. So if anyone knows the flight number for the F1 charter from East Midlands to Barcelona, if someone can pop that to me, that'd be ideal. Appreciate it. Time for some fresh air, absolutely. Now's a good time. Still got a bit of time before we actually do take off here. After that, a little bit of I call it like a tech issue. It's a bit like a tech issue, but a little bit of an issue loading in the first time. Passengers will be nearly boarded. Domestic flight between Maputo and Quelimane. You can expect this to appear on another flight sim stream at some point. Also, how Baltic is it outside? Because my goodness, like my goodness me, it was proper Baltic today. I suspect it will be the same again tomorrow. So. Forgive me, folks. I'm just going to do something here. Forgive me, folks. I'm just going to. Are we still good? Believe we're still good. Yep, still, yeah, that's fine. It sort of killed off a little bit. And I hope it's not doing it again. This whole thing is just, it's crap otherwise. It's rubbish. Okay, I'm just gonna check the 747 after the stream. Check a few airplanes after the stream because I'm on annual leave next week. So I've got an idea for a mammoth stream, or mammoth to you and I, a mammoth stream involving a 777 and some cargo. And by mammoth I mean huge, like it'll be a long flight. Something that'll run all day probably, but I'm sure it'll be crap weather next week anyway, so yeah, so we'll do a nice super long haul flight at some point next week. It's alright, on my time off I don't plan to sit in front of the flight sim all week. I actually have things to do. Things to catch up on. People to see, etc, etc. Yes, it's freezing cold, and you know what? I love it. And it makes sleeping at night so easy. Like, so much more easier. Are you visiting the post office? I am indeed. Yes, that's one of the things I'm doing. So Monday, in fact, no, they'll come to me because I'll be here in the morning. So Monday, those that have won giveaways will get your stuff sent off, 100%. Well, giveaways and Carl, who's purchased a model off us, yeah, it'll be sent your way next week, for sure. It's kind of why I booked the time off at the same time as well, so I'm actually fucking here so that it can get sent off. That's alright. I did say bear with me. Finding time at the moment is very difficult. Yeah, honestly, I apologise for the wait and everything else. Like I said, trying to find time at the moment just to scratch my own arse, let alone sending off parcels, is nigh on impossible at the minute. So that's why I've given myself a week to kind of just start catching up on stuff and send things out and stuff. So yeah, forgive me for that. That'll all change, I'm sure, hopefully. Yeah, I know that, you know, you could delegate the arse scratching to Emma. I don't think she'd want to do that, personally. Right, here we go. No bong, which is interesting, so something wrong with the sound. Otherwise, boarding is now complete, so we're all good. So we can carry on with what we were doing, which is let's go to the top. Rest of the fuel pumps can go on. The anti-collision light can go on because we're about to push back. We can go down to, I could personally deliver the products. That's a long old trip. You know that, right? Especially for like Jim that lives in Scotland. It's a long old trip. And I'm also not the postcode lottery, so. Right, release the ground power. And remove chocks. We'll set the parking brake. And we'll request pushback. Here we go. I'm going to try and grab some screenshots with this stutter, and it's going to be horrendous. Been an excuse to visit some airports on the way. Yeah, you see this? I've got no sound now. Why am I not getting any sound? Is it because I restarted it, maybe? I wonder if that's what it is. But I'm not getting any sound. You know when we get like, when we start flight for pushback, and it's, yeah, you get the, hello captain, we're ready for pushback. Not getting that. I'm just getting the message, no sound. So, yeah, interesting. Jack says, oh, mind you, hello Jack. Says, from what I've seen from Dubai Air Show, it looks absolutely fantastic. There's lots to catch up on that as well, which I will do, I don't know, tomorrow maybe. Alright, here we go. Stuttery pushback, let's go. Facts. Let me change that very quickly. Hang on. Right. Right. There's our runway. Where do we want pushing back to? About there, I'd say. So let's go up. Let's swing that round to the left. Let's do that. And now let's get the stutter again. Here we go. There it is. There it is. There's the stutter that we've missed. Oh, there it is. How delightful. Thank you so much. Love the sim. Thank you, Microsoft, for breaking the PMDG 737 for me. Love it. Thank you so much. I've now also lost the horizon line, which I think is about there. We'll go for it. Thank you, PMDG. Here we go.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Thank you. Release parking brake. I wonder if it's because we're in Mozambique that they don't have a sound thingy for it. That would be my guess. I've just released it. What are you on about? There we go. Right, let's start the engines. Igniter to the right. Right engine first, engine 2. What have we not done? Fuck off. What have we not... Oh no, we're good. Engines are starting, it's fine. Jim says, as well as the 777X and the 787s, Emirates have ordered the A350s, with deliveries currently due from 2024 onwards, but that could slip back. Both Wayne and I looked at the recent releases for the flight sim and for models, and I think it's Gemini that are releasing the A350 in the brand new livery, which would be fascinating. We'll confirm our good engine starts. We've got no sound whatsoever. I think it's because we're in Mozambique. They haven't quite got the sound package for that, maybe. That's all I can think of. Let's go for engine number 1. Get that started. We're going to do some flights next week with some newer planes as well that have come out in the flight sim, like the Shorts 330 and 360. We'll do some stuff with that. Quite excited to use that. I'm also going to try and learn Concorde as well, and yeah, should be pretty decent. Try and do a Concorde flight at some point as well. Egypt Air have ordered the A350. Yep, they're going to be great to see. Also, that Norse flew. Yeah, Norse did fly their 787 to the Antarctica. Boeing says NG put a few teasers out today. Lufthansa 747 Retro. Oh, killing me. Just in time for Christmas as well. Okay, now we've pushed back and everything else is sorted. We can turn the go up to the top. Generators. Shit, didn't mean that. Bollocks. Hopefully that's not fucked that up. APU to off, bleed to off. Hydraulic pumps on. Packs to auto, which is just one notch down. Lights can go on. Wheel well. Runway turn. And taxi lights, which are already on. Flaps to 5, which will do on taxi. Otherwise, I go down here and find our TCAS system, which we can go to TARA, which is sorted. We'll take the parking brake off. Did it go off? Nope. Fucking hell. There we go. It's off. And we can follow our tablet, so we can follow where we're off to. Let's go full screen. Here we go. So here it is, our taxi route for today. Just going to go straight ahead, left, then a right, and then we're good to go for takeoff. Good stuff. All right. Let's go. Park brake off. Bit of power. Aircraft should move. Here we go. Keep an eye, of course, on the tablet. Carl says, I see Dan Air got a new route from Liverpool from mid-December. Let's set the flaps now. So we're going to use our joystick here and go to flaps 5, which is 3 notches. There you go, flaps 5. We'll take the next left coming up. Here we go. Lynn's in the house. Hello. Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in on this. What is slightly surprising. What is that? What's that ahead of us? Is that a A? It appears to be a Qantas 747, but it's a 300. that just appears to be sat at Maputo. That's interesting. That is very interesting. That is very interesting. Alright, runway is in sight. That's interesting. Is there a Queen, Qantas Queen, sat at Maputo? Right, nothing in it on its way, so we're going to get the strobes on. Landing lights on. And when we are taxiing here, you know what's coming. I'm a shush. Turn the sound up. Let's go.
Positive rate of climb.
such a struggle to do anything when It is. I don't know why it stutters. I can't work out. I've googled a load of like questions in regards to it. I can't work it out. I can't work out why it stutters so much. Anyway, we're off and running. Climbing to 15,000 feet, we can come off the flaps altogether. Cool. All right. Can't give you any wing views because I can't. It's dark outside, but you get to at least experience the tablet and where. See, now what I want is I'd love for this change, like for this to change. I would. I really would. No. It's not got it, is it? That's charts. That's our flight plan. That's just the map. No, it's not got what I want. It's not got what I want for it, but yeah, it'll do. It's fine. We'll keep that. Keep our progress update with that. Otherwise, it's onwards we go. Who said it? Who was that then? Who was it? Kev. No. Brandon says, anyone going to start watching the new Deal or No Deal starting Monday? It's the one with Stephen Mulhern. Fingers crossed. It should be good. I like Deal or No Deal. I thought Noel Edmonds was quite good on it, but it's going to be very interesting to see how Stephen Mulhern does when it comes to it. It'll be very interesting. Very, very interesting to see. Just a quick check-in to see what Numbnuts is doing. That's enough Numbnuts watch. Brandon says, better be off now. See you all tomorrow for the 747 flight. Yes, indeed. See you tomorrow for that. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm just going to very quickly Yep, that'll do. Yep, very quickly, going to do the thumbnail for tomorrow. And then confirm, that's what we're doing. No, that's not. Oh yeah, yeah, Kev, they go super quick. You can put yourself on a waiting list. I think the ones that have come out already are like super early bird. They may have a few more coming out, but you can put yourself on a waiting list, which is what I did last year, and thankfully somebody had to return their ticket, so I ended up taking it. But yeah, best thing to do, stick yourself on a waiting list and see what happens. It'd be a shame if you can't go, but I learnt my lesson from last year, which was to book my ticket super early. And I applaud anybody who wants to go to, not next year, but the year after, to book their tickets super early. Like literally the moment they come out, book them. Because they do get snapped up very, very quickly. Where is this waiting list you speak of? I've decided to go Le Mans 24-hour week before Riyadh. So Wayne's not coming. Is that right? You're not coming now to Riyadh? Nope, but he's looking for a riot. Let's get ourselves up to cruise before we do anything else. No, sadly not. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Hang on a sec. Kev, so if you go onto the ticket website that you buy the ticket for, go to the Monday, and then it will say like it's out of date or out of stock or whatever, but then it should say some kind of waiting list. You can put your name on a waiting list. And then what I would personally do is follow them on Instagram or follow them on like social media, and just keep an eye out for any potential releases of tickets. They do this thing where like you can turn up on the day and get tickets. You're not also guaranteed to get them, so it's one of those really. Right, hang on. Hang on, Kev. I'll see if I can find it. Oh, maybe there isn't a wait. There's got to be a waiting list. Worst case scenario, Kev, just drop him a message. Right, so have I done it? I have done it, and it's downloaded, and it's ready to go for tomorrow. Fantastic. Right, here we go. Here is tomorrow's evening flight. Going to be dark, but it's fine. Officially confirmed. Oh shit. There we go. East Midlands to Barcelona. 747 Qatar Cargo. Very nice. Suggested by, I believe it was Wayne. And then selected by the panel on Facebook. In the group chat. Facebook group, rather. In the post I put there, I needed the opinions of that, of Cargo, Qatar Cargo, or Magma, and Qatar 1. So this is what we're doing tomorrow night. Should be a lot of fun. Saturday night's flight should be decided at some point, maybe this evening. Definitely do during the day, so we can have a daytime, as in on the sim, daytime flight. But yeah, otherwise, that's tomorrow. Back on the 747. Should be a lot of fun.
Last poll of the evening.
Jim, have a look. Jim, have a look. Have a look now. Jim, have a look now. You know where to look. Have a look now.
Oops. We'll let him do it.
Tell me when you spot it, Jim. Tell me when you see it. Actually, what can we do for Saturday night? Let's have a look. I might see if I can do a bit, do a poll and put some four routes out there for thingy. In fact, that is what I will do. Look at the second option and think, what have I just mentioned? Pravesh says, Shalom, evening to you, hope you're well. Name looks good in green there, Pravesh. Hope you're well. Yes, a poll of the two watching, this could go 50-50. But considering I'm one of... Oh, there's quite a few of you are now watching, apparently. Alright, let's have a look. See what we can do on... Oh, actually, what have we got? Ooh, interesting. Alright. Let's go for this one. Let's go for that one. And right, so there's a website that I use to get routes and stuff. Let's have a look, see what we can do with this one. I've got an idea for what I do want to do. I just want to see if it will work. That looks tasty right there. That looks very tasty. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. What else could we possibly do with that one? Who's that with? Yeah. Oh, so many choices here. Oh, okay. Let's. Yeah. Yeah. Oh God, choice of two, choice of two, choice of two. I'll tell you what, we've not done that one yet, so let's go for that. Alright, hang on. So, oh shit. Anchorage to Los Angeles. That's still quite a long flight. Alright, here we go. I'm not going to tow the airline. That's down to me. I'm just going to give you the routes. Oh my Christ. Oh my God, no. 737 delivery flight to Buffalo. That's a hell of a flight. And I also don't know what I'm doing on Saturday yet. So, yeah. Maybe. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. Yeah. Oh, so it's not long enough. It's a shame. All right, let's get standard. curious, actually.
I'll get that scheduled as well. I know Turkish don't have a 330 Neo, but I'll get the thumbnail for it, so you know what. Alright, we'll end it there and we'll see which one we'll go for.
123 decibels, 0 Polaris, 800 Yankee, 4800 heavy.
There we go.
It did. It went two ways, folks. 50-50. David called it. David voted for the even thing. Brilliant. Good stuff. Ooh, I'll tell you there's some good stuff here. Where's that? Fuck me. I mean, that would be... Ooh, I'll tell you what. Can we get the scenery for that? Hang on. What was the thing? Yeah, buddy. Oh, it's that one. Oh, it's that one. Alright, let's have that one in there. Let's go for... let's throw one of those out there as well. Why not? Yeah, could do that. Let's throw that out there. Last one. Last one. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do as an option? Maybe not. Oh dear. No! Has he really? Oh.
I really don't know. So we could either do...
Just gonna leave this there for a minute.
Jim says Paris Air Show from 1973 214 Dakota. Could you imagine doing a transatlantic flight at Dakota?
Come out of that. No! Oh, fuck off. YouTube's got its things going on again. Got the gremlins out again. Bloody useless. very interesting. Okay. Alright, I'll tell you what, let's go back to... what did you think of Bedford? It was interesting. I mean, yeah, it was interesting. I don't really know what else to tell you. It was it was alright. Just yeah, the place we stayed at was interesting, to say the very least. That is with that. I mean, there's some interesting stuff here that I'm looking at, and I'm like, what can we do? Let's go on a bit more. Let's have a nosy. No way. David says, I just suggested a Dubai to LAX stream on the Air Anglia F28, but he didn't think that was a good route for a fighter jet. Stunning. Right, 38 minutes remain on this flight. As well, so I kind of want to get this poll out there very quickly. we go for those 3 maybe? What have we got so far? Oh, we need 1 more. Trying to get there as quick as I can. Oh, fuck off. What's going on here? Oh, wow. Where was that? Right, here we go. Here we go, Saturday night, let's go. You got a choice of 4. Let's see what you want to see. You got New York to Bermuda. You've got Sydney to Norfolk Island. You've got Faro to Exeter, and then you've got Colombo to Gan in the Maldives. You are currently voting for Saturday night's flight. All are very interesting, by the way. All are very, very interesting. I've tried to pick the more interesting ones, and I feel like I've succeeded. But where do you want to go to, please? Going to leave that poll running.
Bit of a Why are we climbing again? I'm sorry, this is the first time I'm shooting on YouTube, of course. Why are we climbing?
God knows what we're watching at the moment with Max.
You Wally, piece of Wally this is. I will have to turn some. Right, should we have a look at... Oh, did I just say? No, I told you that was going to come up in there. Sorry to the bitches. I don't know why my saying Holly there.
Anyway, Rob Brown's back here. Well, he's here. He says, "Evening, boys and girls. Just back from the safari. was hunting for that half hour. Is it not going to do it? It's not going to do it, is it? God damn. Sound effects aren't working now. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Fucking YouTube, I swear to God. Alright, don't forget to get your votes for Saturday night's flight. $271 nautical miles remain on the flight. Remember, there's a replay to come, and we'll put the time back as well. We should be able to. We cannot. Now I don't know why I can't do this, which is annoying. Maybe I can't send the time back. So the only way I can do it is to come out the sim, load the sim, come out the flight, go into the flight again, but do it during the day, and then play the replay. That's the only way I can think of doing it. Because, you know, as usual, the flight sim just gives me so many problems. So far, New York to Wade International in Bermuda is winning. Closely followed by Faro to Exeter and Colombo to Gann. If you haven't voted, your votes count, of course. And of course, if you are watching for the first time and wondering, does he flight sim stream on a Friday? Do indeed. East Midlands to Barcelona tomorrow on the 747. Qatar Cargo, that is tomorrow. Beautiful. Looking forward to using that again. Good stuff. Is Sunday quiz night or the following Sunday? It's the following Sunday, which is quiz night. This week, it is Battle of the Liveries taking place, or taking part in that, I should say. Is Wayne, who is our current champion, Lewis from London Plane Spotting, and Jack. It is a triple threat this week. And then following week is quiz night. So if you are if you are wanting to take part in the quiz and try and take the crown from Lewis, you can get yourself involved. I believe at the moment Wayne's in it, Jack's in it.
Do you know what?
Can't think who else is in it.
Can't be bothered. Can't be bloody arsed. I'm just gonna have to. This is not much time to use. Right, just an hour away from landing, which is good. We are knocking into some of the hotel. Let me have a look very quickly. It's easy in my way. Let me just very quickly. Oh shit. Nuts, isn't it? Oh god.
Kev says no place where I get my models is closed down. Oh no.
Sea level altitude, but we'll keep an eye on that for now.
The poll will end when we close down. Yep. When we close down. Sorry. Poll will end when we touch down and we finish for the evening. Carl says this Sunday sounds interesting. It certainly does. It's very interesting. First time, obviously, second time of doing it, but first time we're doing it in a triple threat style. Rob says, thought the Duxford to Caen flight was a peach last weekend. It was good. Yeah, it was good. Having to hand fly the Dakota, which was very nice. Nice little tribute as well, of course. A well-observed 2-minute silence. Yeah, everything was done. Everything was done right, which was good. Very, very good. Barring one or two things, maybe, but that's about it. Yeah, we'll definitely do some more Dakota flights. We'll definitely do some more Buffalo stuff. DC6, I'm going to have a nosy at probably the weekend. Not sure what day, probably Sunday. I'll have a little nosy at the DC6 and see where I went wrong. And then try and bring that back for some longer Buffalo flights as well. But yeah, very good. Very, very good. So I've got a feeling we're going to be using something a little bit different on Saturday night. New York to Wade International is currently winning. Wade International, in brackets, of course, is in Bermuda. You've also got the choice of Sydney to Norfolk Island, which of course is Australia to Norfolk Island, basically. Norfolk Island airport itself is very interesting. That's why I picked it. Faro to Exeter. Haven't done anything to Exeter yet. We'll probably do something if that's not got picked. We'll definitely do something from Exeter, like a winter charter. That's coming up. And Colombo to Gan as well. Gan in the Maldives looks very, very good. Looks lovely. So that's why I picked that one as well. But New York, JFK, by the way, not any of the others. Not any of the others, I should have said. Wayne says, keep an eye on Black Friday sales for wheel and pedals set for other games that we spoke about and Euro Truck Sim, 100%. Are you doing the bus sim night that you was on about, or has that been scrapped? It's not been scrapped. We're going to do it. Just I haven't played it since. It's very difficult to play it with the controller, so I need like the proper setup for it. So like the steering wheel and pedals. So I need to buy that first. And as you know, those sort of things are not cheap. How about a train simulator? If you want to see things like Train Sim World and stuff like that, I'm more than happy to do it. I'm not a huge train geek myself. Like I wouldn't know a single thing about it. But if I know that people want to do it and people want to see it, I think Train Sim would be quite interesting. People want to see it. If there's a market for it, if people want to see it, like, let me know in the chat if you want to see something like that. I can work around it. I can find something for it. I'll have a look at Train Sim World for sure. Train Sim World 4 been really hyped up. They just released the Blackpool branch line with the class 142 paces. See, that to me means nothing. I've got no idea what that means. But if people want to see it, I'm more than happy to do it. Let me have a look on Steam here. Hang on. Actually, no. What's the best place to look for it? Hang on. Is it the third one I've got on my Xbox, or is it... no, just Train Sim World, isn't it? I can't think which one I've got. Yeah, Train Sim World, there you go, for PC. It's not a bad price, really. Need another Monopoly night at some point. That'll definitely come. I'm in the next sort of few weeks, I would say. So not the next one, because I think the next one we're going to do some Fall Guys. I think one after that, I think we'll do a bit of like the new FIFA, like me and Jack, and then the week after that, maybe we'll bring Monopoly into it. But we can also throw Train Sim World in there if, like I say, if you want to see it. What is it, like 25? Yes, 25.49 money wise. I can buy it, or if you want to chip in, you can do so. Yeah, you can do so by the Ko-fi link as well. That'll always be helpful, because I can just use PayPal then straight away. So therefore, your contribution will go straight towards it. It's entirely up to you. Entirely up to you. Pacer is effectively a Leyland bus body on a train chassis. I think I understand. I'm sorry. I think I understand. So yeah, Not a fan of Train Sim. Everything is an FM payware add-on. Well, according to this, the Train Sim world. I mean, I wouldn't like throw money at it, sort of thing. If you know what I mean, like by adding all the add-ons and stuff like that. Train Sim World 4 at the moment is just. It's just the game. There's no extra add-ons or something like that at the moment. If I look at Steam, it's not as. Oh, mind you, there is some. Yeah, I see it. There are some add-ons. It looks good. Graphically, it does look good. You can get the Flying Scotsman Centenary Edition. You can get things like the East Coast Main Line from Peterborough to Doncaster. But yeah, there's a lot of add-ons. Preston, Blackpool and Ormskirk route. Blackpool branches, that's like 30 quid on its own. I'm not paying 30 quid for an add-on. Like, I'll just get the base game. But it looks good. Graphically, it looks... I will give it that. It looks good. I can't justify paying £30 for an add-on. Can't do it. So yeah, that's the beauty of this channel, is if you want to see something a little bit different and you want us to play something a little bit different, tell us and we'll do it. People want to see Train Sim World, whether you like train sims or whether you like trains as a general thing. Like, tell us. Mention it to us and we'll have a look at it, see if we can get it on the cheap. If we can get it on the cheap, we'll go ahead and do it. Completely pitch black at the moment. Not really a great deal you can see, but I mean, if I have a look at it, right, if I go PC, right, and if I go PC games, Transport Fever 2. Oh man, I mean, yeah, I've got to really test my patience with that game. That it looks like it takes a lot of, like, you know, it looks like it needs a lot of patience, and I don't think I have that. Right, let's have a look. Here we go. Right, gonna have a look at some simulation games on the PC. Got Sims 4. Sims 4. Farming Simulator. I know you can get F1 Manager, like the Formula 1. You can get like F1 Manager, so you take over as like the head honcho of a team, and you do like the races and stuff like that. I've played that. That's pretty cool. You got WRC Racing from 2023. Simulator. Lawnmower cutting edge game, I hear, says Wayne. Yeah, if there's anything you want us to try out, we'll go for it. But I'll have a look at Train Sim World. Don't know if it's multiplayer though, is it? Oh my god, there's a PC building simulator. I'm not even kidding. You got police simulator, you've got airport simulator as well. What else have we got? Bus sim 2018. Power Wash Simulator. That's very good. I like that. I like Power Wash Simulator. Garden Simulator. Construction Simulator. Bus Simulator. I can't believe there's a PC Building Simulator. Who plays that? Flight Sim, obviously. Bee Simulator. Good lord. Mountain Rescue Simulator. Tourist Bus Simulator. Fishing Simulator. There's so many flights, like so many sims. Rail Cargo Simulator. It's like 59 pence. Probably not very good. Yeah. Goat Simulator is out there as well, yeah. Fuck off, man. Fuck off with this. What is going on here? Right, time to get the speed brakes up. At the same time, we'll get the replay up and ready. Wayne says, I'll cut you a deal, give Transport Fever 2 a go, and I will pay for the game. We'll speak about that. We'll speak about that. Alright, taking it down to 10,000 feet. 77 nautical miles out. We're going to have to hand fly the approach because it's decided not to give us an approach, which is annoying. But we are going in on runway 18 at Quelimane. Did you get a version Whack-A-Mole but with snakes instead, says Rob? I'm assuming you're asking for a friend. And there probably is something like that on the thing. I wouldn't put it past it. That's for sure. We could get chat interacting with route and vehicle management, etc. Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of like games like that, like tycoon games. I just feel like they take up too much of my time. But I'll give it a go. I will give it a go. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. Why not? I'll play it offline first before streaming it, so I can get the hang of it. Can't see anything. Plenty of games out there. I'll definitely do Train Sim World. For sure. Worms Armageddon. Worms was such a good game. Of course, we want games that you lot can get involved in as well. Whilst we are descending. You can design your own livery on the trains as well. Apparently there's going to be a PC editor as well, so you can create your own routes on there as well. That could be fascinating. Right, if you haven't done already, there are votes. You can get your vote in for Saturday's flight. I think it's unanimous now, so I'm going to end that poll. We are going to do New York JFK to Wade International on Saturday. Here comes your next one. We do. We have got an approach. Albeit a very short one. Yeah, that's a very short approach. Let's get the airplane down. Landing lights go on. 27 nautical miles out. We now have an approach for Quelimane. Wait until I live 3 miles away from where the building plant is. I saw them all pre-entering services from the yard. That was for the... Yep. I mean, people want to see... People want to see the train stuff, I guess. Right, music off. Here we go. Time to get your landing ratings in. Kev says, can we do train sim in December? Be an easy stream, just out there doing sweet FA due to the strikes again. Yeah, time to get your landing ratings in. We are on the approach. Just make sure you can see. You can, ideal. End that poll now. Wayne 160, Carl 247, Kev 289, Rob Brown 218. Looks as if we've got our airport in sight. Got something in sight. Very interesting. Start to bring that speed down. I'd say our airport's around here somewhere. It's got to be. I might show you the replay from the outside, I'm not sure. Might do a wing view because obviously it's not going to stutter. Right, here we go. Yeah, there's your airport. Ideal. Get that gear. Oh god, get that gear down. We'll be coming in on the approach momentarily. Extra notch of flaps. I'm not losing any height here. Here we go. Back to full screen. Replay on.
Sync rate.
Here we go. We're in control.
1,000.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Not enjoying this landing. Jesus Christ.
Too low, flaps.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps.
20. 10.
Okay, now. I mean... That was weird. Did not feel in control of that. But we're down. We'll have a look at that in a minute. But we have made it to our destination of Quelimane. Hopefully you've enjoyed the flight this evening. If you have done, please leave a like on the stream. It means a lot to not just myself, but the people behind the channel. Replay coming up shortly. Rob, good. Thanks for popping in. See you again soon. Kev's off as well. No worries. I'm going to park ourselves up just here. There we go. Job done. Parking brake on. Land had it down at 203. It is 200 feet, which does mean sadly. Wasn't that bad though.
Thank you for flying Ryanair. Last year, over 90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you enjoyed yours, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. Ryanair. Low fares, made simple.
Right, here we go. So we're going to load in. At Quelimane, and then we'll do the replay during the day, and then we'll leave it there this evening. Like I said, if you have enjoyed it, please do leave a like. helps us out. Back tomorrow, of course, for the Qatar 747 from East Midlands to Barcelona. Yeah, let's load in at Quelimane. That's interesting. Ah, that's why. That's why. I got it. I've got it. I've got it. It's because I had multiplayer turned on. That's why. Okay, that's fine. Let's load in at 3 o'clock. Lots of people saying thank you. Just, I'm glad I was able to do this. Glad you enjoyed it. We'll put the replay on in a second. Once we're in. Here we go. Now you can see it during the day. There you go. Let's see what happens if I press the replay button. Here we go. Nothing's on. That's fine. We don't need that to be on anyway, so don't worry. Doors open. Ignore that. I'm not entirely sure why that door's even open. Can't close it apparently. Alright, let me take myself off screen. Thanks everybody for watching here. I'm going to give you the wing view because it's easier. Bloody hell. There we go. Enjoy. Back tomorrow for some more of this. Take care, everybody. See you tomorrow for the Qatar 747. Here we go.